Hello, hello. Welcome back to my little desk. Today I'm going to use paper bags, or one paper bag, because I think that's all we can do today. But it's something that works on any kind of paper bag, any size, as long as it fits into a journal, of course. And even junk mail envelopes. I've already made one out of this size of paper bag, so I thought I would make a smaller one today. Let's see. First of all, I'm going to cut the bottom off, because we don't need that. See if I can do that as straight as possible. Not that it matters, I can always straighten it up later. Like that. And there you have a little pocket you can use for your journal as well. Just put some paper on top. That's actually very cute. I think I've done that in one of my journals. I haven't got a video on it, but it's something you can use as well. So I am going to fold it out. And then I'm going to decide how much. This doesn't matter. We're going to cover that. Going to decide how wide I want this pocket. I think that's going to be there. It's just a matter of preference. You would do it smaller or even same size. All good. And I think I've come to almost coming to the end of my Edith Holden, so I thought I would use some of these pages. They're still really nice. I like this one with the butterfly and the bumblebee. So let's see, where does that fit? Since it's a small one like this, I'm not going over the middle, because that tends to make everything a little bit awkward. So I'm going to, I should probably have painted a little bit here, but that doesn't matter. Let's not go into detail. I'm going to, where does that end? Hang on, I can see it. Oh, I'm gonna cut the bum of the bumblebee. I'm not too keen on that, so we're gonna take some of the flowers off. Yeah. Let's do that instead. How much? Let's see. I'll take this side off first because it's very bare. So we don't need all that negative space. Let's do just 1/2 inch. This. And where does it end? Oh, that's quite good actually. make a little bit of room here. I'm not going all the way to the edge. Let's see, what do we have? A little under an inch there. Measurements doesn't matter. So we'll do it like that. Oops. Yep. And there we are. I think I'll take a little bit off the top since I've ripped the sides, so I'll do that top and bottom as well. So it's all the same. Again, I don't want to disturb the butterfly. Just get rid of that and I'm sorry if I'm sniffing, but I just have a really runny nose today all the time. Should have remembered to bring the tissues in here, but I forgot. I'll try to keep it at a minimum. There must be something in the air at the moment since it's spring. I don't know if I'm allergic, but I've just been very runny nosed today. There we go. That's cute, isn't it? Do I want to ink? I think I do. Actually, that would be nice, wouldn't it? This one? Yeah. Where is my paper? It's over here. And since the sides are just ripped on the ruler, it's so easy to ink, and I think it just gives a nice finish. Let's do a little bit more on the corner. A few spots here and there. That's it. There we go. That fits right there. Let's glue that down. I've got to buy glue stick today, so it's got to be my normal liquid glue, but that's okay. This one won't warp the pages. Which many of the water-based glues will. That should be okay. Pop that down. Like that. And on the other side, what do I want there? What do we want? book page maybe. Some very serious looking queens here. Or maybe ship is too small. What do we want? Oh, that's a nice picture, but it's the wrong way round. Could maybe use this on the other side. Let's see. I'll take it out so in case I want to use it. I'm sorry if that was a very loud noise. I'll just use these book pages here. Pop that to a side. Do we want Queen Victoria or Earl of Shaftesbury? Nah. Children at work in a coal mine, that's a bit dark, isn't it? Of course they did work in the copper mines, but it's not necessarily something I want here. I'll do this one, and maybe, yes I will, because I have a plan. Now I have a plan. And about time to let me just get some of this off. I just want the text. Yeah. Do I want the raw edge or don't I? I do not. Not today. I'll take that off. I'm not measuring, it's just it has to be somewhat straight, of course, because of the straight lines here. So just a little bit inside of the, and where do we go? Trying not to get my head in. Do it here. Yeah, I think so. I'll just do this. That's a nice thing with these old book pages. It's so easy to just fold it and rip it, and it's very straight. Was that enough? Was it? Yeah, that'll do. I think. Let's take that off. And this is also very good if you want to make a collage. can do that all over the place. Let me just glue this down first. That'll be fine. There we go. Yes, I've got to ink. Never mind, we can do that. I think we can do that here. Just a little bit. Doesn't have to go mental. Hope I'm not shaking you too much. Don't get seasick. There we are. Gotta remember the lid there. Because I would like to maybe make another pocket. Oops. There's a little what would this is too is that too weird? It's going that way, so nah, that'll be alright, wouldn't it? Do I have something better? Not that one. These are too small, I think. Aren't they? Does it matter? Actually, oh, this one. No, I like that one better. Let's see. Sometimes I'm just doing this because it makes a very dark edge. And I like that on these very pale papers. And also you get a little bit rougher edge if you're not too careful. Which I'm not, I'm probably a bit heavy-handed, but that's okay. So I'll make this little pocket here. Does it need a little bit more? Just make a couple of corners very dark. Like that. And then make a little pocket. Like this. There we go. So you have pocket here, pocket there, big pocket here. Not sure what I want to do here, but maybe a pocket here or something like that. We'll see later. On this piece, I think I will risk it and go all over. What did I want this one, because then I could do a little bit of collaging. Don't want that bottom there. Didn't go sharp enough there. Like that. So that will go here. And then I'll take this off, I think. Or do I want to keep it all? Yeah, may as well. May as well. It's a bit easier to see when I turn it around. There we go. Fold that. So that'll go there. So just need something on there. Another 80 Holden maybe. Oh, I had this cut off. Not big enough. Shoot. Would be nice if I could find just a small. Ooh. Let's see. I know this is a very old book, but it was falling apart anyway, so I don't have any bad feelings about using it. Some people copy it so they can use it again, but I don't. I just feel it makes the journals a bit more unique, maybe. I don't know how to describe that, but it's just when it's gone, it's gone. If I can get another one, I will. If I can't, well, then it's something to cherish, isn't it? Anyway, that's my take on it. I like to just use things up. That doesn't mean it's not precious to me, because it does, but it just means that then you can really enjoy looking back at it and see, oh yes, I had that book, I loved that one. I don't know. But of course it's tempting to have unlimited pages of Edith Holden. But this one is authentic. So I actually like that bird too, but hey ho, it's gonna be sacrificed. Let's see, maybe I should glue this down. First, so I can see how much I need. I do miss my glue stick actually. It takes a bit longer with this. I have a big bottle, but I rarely use it because I can't control the flow as well as I can with this one. So it ends up being either too little or a big blob. I'll have to try and save and smear all over the page, but it usually doesn't look very good after. Yes, I know I forgot to ink again. Oh dear, never mind. It's not a disaster. I like these torn pages when you read them out of a book, and if it's very old, it gives you that cool edge. I don't have to ink that one. Should I do a bit of inking on Edith? Oh, maybe I should. I'm going to be cutting those flowers off. I'll just take this, I think, and then I'll put something else in the middle there. Yeah, let's just do it. I just really want these little, what are they called? Violets? Is that what they're called? Oh. Purple Hearts is. It's just there. Instead of guessing, just read what it says. And we are going up this way. And how long? That's fine there. Fine, fine, fine. It was there. Like that. Let's see if that fits. Oh yeah. And And then I'm going to need something here, and I don't want to cover this, so I need to come up with something before I let's have some of that. That goes there. That goes there. That goes on top of that. Actually, I think I'll do it like that. I'm going to cover that little bit, but I can live with that. Ink, ink, ink. Just need to take a little bit off these. Does that? Yep. All good. Oop. Doesn't matter if it gets a little fold here and there. It's all white. This one, I think I'll rough it up a bit. That goes under. Don't need to do that there. There we go. Again, don't need that side. But we need that side. And that goes outside. So we're gonna make a little fold there. There we go. So I'm gonna glue that on. Sorry, little bird, you didn't make it. Here we go. That goes on like that. And this goes on like that. Yep. think I want that more. Just want these a little bit darker. That's good. That goes there. How about that? That is not too bad. Let's fold that. See if we can get it in the right fold. Before the glue dries completely. You're a bit stubborn, aren't you? Let's see if we can do something about that. That we could. It was supposed to be like this, wasn't it? That's what I meant to do. Like that. That's a bit bumpy there, but never mind. It's all good. Because I wanted this inside, of course. That is okay. This will correct itself once it gets into a journal and it's just left in peace. So, because I want to, I think I'll make a little notch here. Get that inked up. And can't really do it there, can I? No. So I'll do it here. See if I can avoid the bumblebee bump. Yeah. The bumblebee survived. There we go. So basically you want to choose whether you want to make a hinge so you get the full everything here, because obviously I will make a hinge on this one because I've decorated this this side. If you don't want a hinge but maybe want to just put it in the journal as either a pocket or a tuck spot, glue two sides, then obviously you don't have to decorate that one. But I think I will make a hinge, and I need to do something here, don't I? I don't want to do anything here, but I could make a... Don't want to do anything there either at the moment. Do I? Yeah, I could make one, but then I'm going to cover that picture. No, it will be there. I'm not putting anything on there. Goodness me, the choices. What do I want to do with this one? Oh, I've got some papers here that I could use. Maybe, baby. That's the same. Which one would go? Maybe that one. Oh. No, not that one. I like this one. Yeah. Just make up your mind. Is that the most difficult thing we have to deal with? Making these journals, making up one's mind. It feels like it sometimes, doesn't it? You spend a lot of time making up your mind. I do sometimes, I must admit. Do I want all the way over? Let's try that. Let's try that. Yeah, why not? Yes, I want that. Just hide the white edge here. And glue that down. But yeah, as I said, sometimes it feels like you're spending a lot of time trying to figure out what you want. Because I know I do anyway. I have a picture of something in my head. I see pictures. It just doesn't turn out like that when I start using these, they are a bit disruptive sometimes. So I have to constantly change the picture I have in my head to make it fit what the hands are doing. Does that make sense even? I don't know. That's what it feels like. That's it. And should I make a hinge? I haven't actually got somewhere to put this because I've already made one for my big journal, but I'll put this up in my stash. So basically I'll just make a hinge here. I could do it with washi tape, but I think this is a bit heavy, so it needs something a bit more sturdy. Of course you can glue the washi tape, which I always do when I'm making hinges, but it's still a little bit fragile, isn't it? So I'll just show you this one. I made a bigger one. Where is it? There it is. And I totally make that. When I glued that in, I just put the glue on, stuck that on, and I closed the book, and somehow it moved. So it's not straight, I know. But yeah, here's a bigger one. Still pocket there, pocket there, pocket here. I could do something here. I'm not sure what I want, but I'll get to that when I get to that page. Big pocket there. And again, I'll decide what I want to do with this page here. So when I put this on, I just made a hinge. As you can see, it's not going over here. So I just made it a little bit longer than it had to be, and there we go. That'll hold, unfortunately, because I made a right pixie out of it. Doesn't matter, does it? It's my own journal. It's got a few quirky pages. I don't mind that. But yeah, that is this size actually. So when you fold it out, it becomes a lot bigger because obviously you have these folds here. But as I said, you can do the same with the junk mail envelopes. As you can see, pocket here, and then you have the little window here. You can make some fun with that. You can use these as well. Just cut this open, the bottom here, and then obviously fold over either like that, or if you want to hide this, like that. And then you have, I actually quite like that. I would keep this flap here. Yeah, so that's that. And that's all, folks. Yeah, that was it from me today. Hope you enjoyed, and let me just say I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.